Shalom, family. Have you heard people say that, oh, I know he went to heaven. He's up there singing in the choir. Well, let's talk about it, about what happens to you when you die. Let's look at Luke 16:19 through 31, Abraham's bosom. Yahusha tells a parable about the rich man and Lazarus. I know a lot of us has heard this story, but I want to reiterate this. Lazarus was the poor man, dies and is carried by the angels into Abraham's bosom. The rich man dies and ends up in torments in Hades, Sheol. Abraham's bosom here represents the place of rest and comfort for the righteous dead before the resurrection. It's not described as heaven, but as a holding place of peace in Sheol, the grave. This shows that before Yahushua's resurrection, the righteous were not in heaven, but in a place of waiting. Now, I heard a lot of pastors quote the scriptures, 2 Corinthians 5:6-8. We are confident, I say, and willing rather to be absent from the body and to be present with the Lord. Paul is not saying that the second you die, you automatically appear in heaven. He's speaking about his hope and assurance that whenever he leaves this body, his next conscious reality will be with Yahusha. Think of it like sleep. The dead are unconscious. Ecclesiastes 9:5 and Psalms 146:4. There's no awareness of time and death. So whether you've been dead 1 day or 1,000 years, your next awareness is standing before Yahuwah in the resurrection. The state of the dead, the Bible consistently calls death sleep. Yahusha about Lazarus, our friend Lazarus sleeps, John 11:11-14. In Daniel 12:2, many who sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, some to shame. This means the dead are not roaming heaven or hell right now, but awaiting resurrection. The resurrection hope. The scriptures emphasize resurrection, not floating to heaven at death. 1 Thessalonians 4:16-17, the dead in Messiah rise first when he returns, and the living are caught up with him. John 5:28-29, all in the graves will hear his voice and come forth. And Job 14:12-14, man lies down and does not rise until the heavens are no more. The focus is on Yahushua's return in the resurrection, not going to heaven immediately. So the truth is, the Bible does not teach dying and going straight to heaven. The righteous rest, sleep, and death in place of peace, often called Abraham's bosom, awaiting resurrection. When Yahushua returns, the righteous will rise and be with him forever. That is when we truly are present with Yahuwah.